My name is Marco Bonaquisto, and I am on a mission to become rich by 30. This is week number 7. Let's jump right into it. All right, y'all. So week number 7 was busy. We did a lot of stuff. We made some good progress, and we took some more steps forward towards our goal. And to remind you, my goals are to make $5,000 a month reselling online by posting on eBay 5 to 10 times a day and going sourcing for those stores 3 times a week. So here are the numbers from week 7. In total, I sourced 18 items and I sold a total of 8 items. The total profit for those 8 items was $133.11, breaking down into an average sale profit of $16.63. That means that it was a week filled with good sales. In total, I listed 18 items in week 7, which breaks down to 2.57 items per day. Now, with a goal of 5 to 7 items listed per day, we're going to need to list a lot more than that, which is something I've been struggling to do simply because sourcing has been difficult up until now. And you'll have to wait until next video to understand why sourcing has been so difficult, but now it's a lot easier. My total hours spent on this business is 151 hours and 15 minutes. And with that time spent, I'm sitting at $18.11 of profit per hour, down from last week, which is what we expect to see as I continue to grow my store and begin to even niche down what I'm selling. Now, the average sale profit, however, did not go down too much. We are still sitting at an average sale profit of $19.15, which is fantastic. I want that to stay right there, and I want to be making 10 sales plus per day. And the final profit of my eBay store this year up until now is $2,739.80. I added a light because it felt pretty dark in here. Hopefully this isn't causing like a weird anime sheer on my glass where you can't see my eyeballs. Now let's talk about the steps forward. I got to be honest with y'all because I have to be honest with myself. I'm hitting a point in this business where I'm starting to get scared. It feels like every time I start a business, I get to this point where I start seeing success. I start understanding that, okay, now it's time to give it more gas. It's time to go harder, time to push further. And then I start to get scared. I start to worry about I'm not making enough money to pay all the bills right now. Like, why would I give this more time if I'm just going to go broke doing it? And it's that type of negative self-talk that needs to end immediately. Because unless I have positive self-talk and unless I believe in myself fully, I'll never succeed and achieve the goals that I've set out to achieve. And y'all, I can 100% see that my success is right around the corner. It's like the classic story that every coach will tell you. There was a farmer who owned land and he dug on that land in search of oil or diamonds or whatever it was. And he searched and searched and searched and dug until one day he had enough and he gave up. Then someone came in, bought his land, and then decided, you know what, why don't I just take up where he left off? And then in just a matter of a few days, a few weeks, a few months, maybe even a few hours, that person does the digging and strikes the oil, gold, or diamonds that farmer had been looking for. The point is, I'm at a position in my business where I get it. It's scary. And being scared in this moment is okay. What's not okay is just giving up though. So I need to take this fear and I need to turn it into excitement for my business because I can literally see my success coming. You see, I'm much more disciplined than I was before. I'm much more organized than I was before. And I'm even more consistent than I was before. And with all of these things combined, I am setting myself up for success as long as I don't get too scared, I don't bitch out, and I don't just quit before I reach the success that I've been working towards. And that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm recording all of this to show you that even though it's easier said than done, that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. That doesn't mean you should give up on it. Which is exactly why I've come to this point. I've come to the point where I can no longer take it as easy as I am. I need to turn up the temperature. I need to make things harder and force my risk tolerance to increase as well. Because with what I'm doing now, I will never achieve my goals. I have to do more. It takes more. And by increasing my risk and by doing more, I'm betting on myself. So I'm going to bet on myself tenfold. And I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. And I'm finally going to do this thing right. These last 7 weeks have been incredible. And over them, I've proven to myself that I can do this. So now I'm putting my money where my mouth is. And I'm going to show the world and show myself I can do this through my actions. I'm going to source 3 times a week. I'm going to post 5 to 10 times a day, and I'm going to continue to work my ass off and do as much as I possibly can and all that is necessary to achieve the goals that I've set. It's time for me to put my head down and grind. If you're someone who wants to set big goals and work hard to achieve them, you found the perfect channel for you. By hitting subscribe, you get to watch two brothers on their separate journeys where they're focused on accomplishing their goals at any means necessary. So hit subscribe and follow along.